Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial at audibletrial.com/InGeneral. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
Hello and welcome to episode 59 of the InGeneral podcast. My name's Jack and I'm joined with Alex, the other Brit. How you doing, man?
Not too bad, not too bad. Good to be here.
Oh, those tender British tones. And of course, Asees, the Canadian hero. How you doing, bud?
Hi, baby boys. I've missed you.
It's been a while. It's been a while since we've been on together. It's been a while since I've been on. It's been a while since Alex has been on.
I don't know if... I think I've done one since, 49.5. It's been a while.
49.5. The mess episode.
That was the most beautiful thing we ever did.
I think the most beautiful thing we did was the live stream, the drunk one.
I'm going to watch that when we're done.
That off, didn't we? That's gone now.
We took it down the next morning. We were like, what were we thinking?
It was so bad, dude.
I think when I rewatched it, it wasn't that bad. I was like, oh no. I mean, there was a couple times where it's like, oh yeah, I shouldn't have said that. But other than that, it could have been worse.
No, it most definitely could have been worse. I think some of the live streams, especially on that first night, Alex, that we got there, some of those Instagram live stories should not have gone out.
Yeah, man, we hit loads of people with Instagram and Snapchat and.
Well, it was that first night when we were with Chris and we went to Jesus. What was that place?
The
was
like
where we met the tequila lady. What was her name? We met the guy from Deadpool.
Wade Wilson.
That's it. And he was giving us free, but it was
Xfinity
when we were
Live.
Xfinity Live.
It.
That was it. We went there, and at that point, we were all pretty drunk,
we
gone.
we were gone.
And we were live streaming, or we were Instagram stories, on the Outpost account.
I think Chronicle. I think we reached out to them with some pretty raunchy Snapchats.
Yeah, we did. That's right. We took some snap.
I like how I'm just sitting here in the corner, I have FOMO now. I should have came one day earlier. I made a mistake. I'm sitting here.
Yeah, you did.
Loser boy or something. I don't know.
The whole trip was amazing, but that first night was so funny because I think it was the first time any of us had ever met. So it was very raw going into it.
Was it awkward at all, even for a second?
No,
not
once.
Me and Alex met at Heathrow, right?
Yeah.
And do you know what? I don't know if we've ever talked about this. When I first met Alex, I was sitting waiting for him in the big Heathrow Terminal 5, and I was on one of those crappy airport internet machines. Yeah. And it was one of those embedded web browsers, which clearly doesn't have Flash Player installed, doesn't have anything installed. And I put on JurassicOutpost.com, and it couldn't handle it. It couldn't handle the fonts. It was all this big blocky website.
We're too legit.
I was having a good time.
It was too much power.
But yeah, anyway, episode 59. Apologies, I haven't been on in a while. Took a sabbatical. I was pregnant, so I had my baby.
You can't say that.
I don't know why you're laughing, guys. Not very funny. Just had a baby. So I had a sabbatical. Took some time away, much needed time away, stress relief, that kind of thing. But now I'm back, and I think
with a vengeance.
With a vengeance, that's right. So. Jurassic Park Evolution.
Jurassic World Evolution, bro.
Yeah, but we should call it Jurassic Park Evolution. No, it is Jurassic World Evolution. Give me one word. Both of you give me a word that perfectly describes your reaction to that game.
Surprised?
Sex.
Aziz went there.
What did you say, Alex?
So I was surprised. It kind of came out of the blue.
I think I win.
Yeah, I'm going to go with sex, too.
Yes, dude.
But, sex beats everything. Rock, paper, scissors, sex. Sex wins.
That's it. Sex always wins, man. The house and sex always wins. No, Jurassic... So, where do we begin? Jurassic... On Sunday, a perfect day to announce a game, Jurassic World Evolution was announced for PC, Xbox One, and, of course, the almighty PlayStation 4.
Get real.
Oh!
excuse me, Asees.
I'll fight. I'll defend my stupid Xbox till the day I die. Even though I don't like it that much anymore.
You just, I mean, you answered it yourself there. Yeah, so it's coming out for the PlayStation 4 and I think the PC, no other console. It's coming out summer 2018, and it's a park builder,
which is everything we wanted except for. Well,
I think it's one of the things we wanted.
Yeah, what happened to the other game, dude?
There's so much we could say about this. I think, firstly, it's important to note that this is not the Jurassic Park game that we've been... the Jurassic World game that we've been talking about. This is not Jurassic World Survivor. It's a completely different developer. And Chris even believes that this game, this park builder, has been in development for a long time. And that does make sense. You know, I think one of the most important things when Jurassic World came out, we were all saying, well, where the hell's the park builder game? Because
Operation
that's
Genesis
obvious.
2.0.
guys, we already got we got the best park builder game. Yeah, it's Ludia's game, Jurassic World the game.
Fuck that game,
oh
man.
my god.
I hate those games.
I thought you were going to say, what was that, the Game Boy one?
Jurassic Park
I think
Builder.
It was called Park Builder.
Oh, it was Jurassic Park 3 Park Builder, yeah.
Yeah. I never played that one.
Oh, it's probably for the best.
It's the OG one, I think. It's amazing.
But yeah, so this Evolution is not from the same developers. So it's from Frontier Developments, who have just finished, or I think last year they released Planet Coaster. So I did some research.
Yes,
Planet Coaster is like a hyped up version of Roller Coaster Tycoon, and it got rave reviews. It did really well.
I think all their games have been... they just... Like, this company's been around for, 20 years? They've been developing games for 20 years. They're, in the same type of game, too. They're pretty legit. They have an excellent track record, too, so I think it's safe to say this game is in very, very good hands.
Yeah, I think it says a lot when the company that's made Roller Coaster Tycoon so successful for the past 10-plus years is now making a Jurassic game. That's pretty exciting.
Also, all the reactions are like, oh, it's Frontier doing it? Oh, I have faith now. Like, people know they have, like, this is going to be good. It's not going to be a piece of shit like the Telltale game.
Yeah, and the fact that it's coming out on PS4 just means, it's the best of the best, really.
Oh, yeah.
So it says they had a little announcement. This is what I love about it. They just straight up came out with a trailer.
Yeah, I mean, if we just had like a plain and simple, like, oh, by the way, we're making this game, maybe a logo, I think like the reaction towards it would have been quite hostile, probably.
Sure.
Yeah. I know what you're saying, but they came in with evidence.
Well,
like all good Kickstarters, they came in with evidence.
I think it's a little tricky because it's no in-game footage, which is always a little bit.
This is key.
True.
This is very important to keep in mind. Yeah.
True, and obviously, if you think about this logically, their previous games are Roller Coaster Tycoon, Planet Coaster. You look at the way those games operate, it's very much like SimCity. You play God, but you can, in some of the games, some of the better ones, you can go in and experience living, for example, as a sim inside SimCity. I have a feeling Jurassic World Evolution is going to be the same. It's going to be a park builder. You're going to be above ground for the majority of the time. But so the sort of action sequence that happens with the T-Rex, we're obviously not going to see it like that in the game, but I think we'll be able to go in and kind of dive into little side missions, like in Operation Genesis. You could fly the security helicopter, right?
Yeah,
and then you could do a few missions in it.
You could kill some dinos.
Exactly, you could go low down, and gaming has come so far since then. Yeah, I don't know. I have high hopes.
I think from a missions perspective, I've got a strong feeling that it'll be more better than Operation Genesis was. Like, Operation Genesis was by no means bad in the missions respect, but it was essentially just the normal game just kind of hacked a bit, so it seemed like you were doing missions, like you were being tricked into thinking you were doing them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, missions, Zoo Tycoon, that game had missions. Like, I think there's going to be... I think that game had first or third person perspective. Like, you have to control one dude. So, I think we might see something like that. Maybe wrangle up a T-Rex or some bullshit.
Oh. Can we talk about that T-Rex for a minute? Yeah, no,
I mean,
yeah.
You
lead
can
the
talk
way.
about whatever
lead
you'd
the
like,
way.
Because I
Michael.
mean, I think a lot of people are saying this, and this is why they that people are having faith in Frontier for this. I mean, that is a Jurassic Park T-Rex. From the minute it appears on screen, it's like, oh damn, like they ain't playing around.
And I love that whole sequence. It bashes through the fence and it pulls the fence like in Jurassic. And the workers are so their motions, the way his hat flies off. That's Jurassic Park, man. Just the subtle details. The Jeep as well. It's like a hyped up Wrangler. It looks like it's from the Lost World. I'm in.
When the guy's when his hat comes off, he's bald. Do you think he's supposed to be bald, or they just forgot the hair?
What a strange thing to forget.
Man. But somebody on Twitter, I forget who, compared it to a character in Operation Genesis.
Looks identical.
And I think it was I think they're saying, like, is it the same worker that was in OpGen?
Maybe.
But yeah, I love the way the Rex grabs the the pompadour, the Elvis.
Oh, I love that.
Slams him down.
But like when the first time I saw that, I was absolutely like, it took my breath away for a second because I thought, shit, like they've really thought about how animals behave, like how they interact with each other, and I don't know why it felt like the first time I'd seen that much thought go into something.
I agree. It was really, really well done. Great animation. And the world looks fantastic. I mean, obviously, again, pre-rendered, but just when they show you a little bit of the, what do they call it? Cultivating.
Captivating. Oh.
No. When you build, is it cultivating?
I guess they call it. Yeah, I guess you
games?
cultivate an environment, I suppose.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, the way they show you that in this is so cool. They kind of
the ACU station, how that drops down and
yeah, dude, it's just so cool.
I don't want you to have
now.
The dust that comes off. Oh.
I mean, the InGen helicopter, and then it pans up to the park, and I think Asees made the point on Twitter.
Oh yes, I did.
To
dude.
him, it looks better than Jurassic World.
It does it not? The CGI.
It's still got that slightly cluttered look, but it pulls it off.
It looks better than the movie.
It looks. I think what I really liked as well is when you've got that big aerial view of the animal paddock. Something that really bugged me about Jurassic World is how cluttered they were. Too many animals just crammed in there. Like, we're not going to put one dinosaur on your screen. We're going to put literally 100. So I liked with this how it took a step back and kind of spread them out a little bit. Like, it wasn't too much. I think there's that great shot where there's a couple of patasaurs on the right, and then I think there's some brachiosaurs feeding on the left, and then some trikes or stegos in the middle. I can't remember.
That's right. You got Stegosaurus in the middle. You've got the Brachios to the left, and something in the middle. Some gyrospheres going around there. The monorail on top. But yeah, it just looks solid. Looks really, really nice. As far as what we could expect from the first trailer as well. It's the very first trailer. We got a year to go.
It's not even a short trailer. It's quite. I mean, what is it? 2 minutes?
It's 1:30, but the runtime's about a minute of actual stuff that isn't titles. You've got that pans up and it shows you Jurassic World, which is awesome, and then it says build your own Jurassic World, dream it, build it, survive it. Remember that? That's the tagline for Operation Genesis. Dream it, build it, survive it. And then they've got this really cool sequence at the end where it's almost a bit deceiving, this, because it's obviously like a storm or something, and the Rex comes and it stands on the Jeep. But based on what we know about Fallen Kingdom, this end shot gives me Fallen Kingdom vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I think in the back, the fence is like sparking and stuff in the background, isn't it? And like,
and it almost.
I'm trying to rewatch it now
like
to try and try and pick out.
Well,
every
it's obviously
detail.
a storm, and the helicopter comes on. But if you look just behind the Rex's feet, there's like orange. There's orange something.
Ooh, hang on. I'll have to look at this again.
Just as he raises, or she raises her leg and slams it on the Jeep.
Okay, hang on.
There's some orange in the background. It could be fire, could be flames, could be anything.
Could be a Kardashian.
Could be a Kardashian. Could be Trump. But yeah,
I see what you mean, but I think I'm watching it in HD, and it kind of just looks like flowers. But there is a lot of smoke in the air. I'll give you that.
It's very
not just from the Jeep. On the left, it looks like the mountains have got a lot of.
It's interesting, but yeah, there is a thought that this game will tie into Fallen Kingdom. We're not sure how, but if it's a park builder, then I guess I don't know how it would lend in unless sort of an environmental thing.
Campaign.
You know how in SimCity you had, you could do natural disasters. You could pick and choose them.
I didn't ever play SimCity, but that sounds amazing.
Yeah, you can build an entire city up. You manage it. You deal with financials and stuff. You see how people are living, and then you could just destroy it with like a volcano or a tornado or aliens or something. It was good fun. It was good fun. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe you could do. Maybe you could, once you hit 5 stars on your park or whatever, like very much like in Operation Genesis, and then it kind of opens up. But what do you want to do now? Do you want to keep it open, or do you want to fuck things up?
I think I read somewhere ages ago, I think it was like on Tumblr, it was a text post where it's like, imagine a Jurassic Park, like park building sim, where like the whole first half of the game is you building a park and, filling it with dinosaurs. And then when you complete that part of the game, like lights start flashing red, and then suddenly it's, say, like a first-person action survivor set in the park that you just built.
Yes, dude, I remember
Dude, that'd be
Some
fucking
Tumblr
hype,
post,
dude.
wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, very well we could go into that. Imagine it. That'd be so cool. That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, but first impressions of the game, based on this pre-rendered trailer, based on what we know so far, it's an obvious win. This is something that was so necessary from the get-go. The Jurassic World was about... Jurassic Park 4 was about building a new park and a new Jurassic Park being open. Why wasn't there a park builder from day one? That always surprised me. But yeah, I think it looks fantastic. I'm very excited. I watched the trailer on Sunday. I watched it on mute because I wasn't in a position to watch it with sound, and my eyes widened.
Where were you? What were you doing? Like when it suddenly popped up that there was this new thing.
I was out to dinner, man.
Oh my god!
Asees, do you know what? Credit to Asees. He texted me to tell me.
That's. Oh, I was wondering why you weren't talking. I was like, why is he? Is he?
Yeah, I thought you took a step back. I was like, oh, he must be going mute for this.
There was like an awkward silence, and I was like, oh wait, where's Asees? Maybe I should do some talking.
Yeah, credit. Well, credit to you, Asees. Thank you so much for texting me, because I wouldn't have checked Facebook otherwise, because I just wasn't in a position to. So thank you for that. It was an important text to send, man. Very important.
I think I heard from you on Facebook. That's how I knew something had happened.
Something.
I was flipping out, dude.
Something's gone down.
It felt like old school, like Jurassic Park 4.
I can't blame you. I mean, I'm watching it again now, and it still doesn't seem real.
Huh?
So yeah, let's talk more about this game. So it was revealed a day or so later. I think the next day.
The Cinco Mortis.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yes, dude.
So what do they call them?
The Muertes Archipelago?
Muertes Archipelago.
Guys, here's a stupid question. I have a stupid question. Don't hate me for this. Is Isla Nublar a part of the 5 deaths?
No.
What? I didn't know that.
Asees, I now hate you forever.
The 5 deaths are...
Wait. I can do this. I can do this. Isla Sorna.
Right.
Isla Muerta. Isla Peña.
Michael Pena Island, yeah.
Isla Matanceros, which I believe was in one of Michael Crichton's other novels. And
Ooh.
Isla Takano?
Takano.
Yeah, I got this shit on lockdown.
Prime Survival was set on Muerte. Isla Muerte. That's some fan trivia for you there. That's canon.
Oh, is this game canon?
No, I don't know. No, the game probably wouldn't be canon because it's a park builder.
This game probably has a story mode, though, right? It must.
I wouldn't. Maybe the missions will make it seem like not. There won't be linear missions. I wouldn't think.
I mean, I think some of the earlier games, or some other Frontier games, have campaigns though. So who knows?
Yeah, who knows? But we'll find out more in the coming months. I think
October,
Frontier have reached out And I think, hopefully we'll be attending some sort of event to find out some more about the game, because I'm fascinated by it. I want to know more. I want to play it. I want to experience Operation Genesis on the PlayStation 4.
But guys, it's not going to be as good as Ludia's game. So what's the point?
It's a great point.
Dude, imagine if this game was free to play. I would not buy this game. I'm just I'm scared. I have.
It's interesting though that it's a AAA game. Hey,
is it?
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh wow.
out of the blue.
Well,
We didn't know anything about this, and then boom.
It
AAA.
is still tricky. Like they say AAA, and we look at this sequence here, and it is absolutely beautifully rendered. But it isn't. If they can match this in game, then my hat's I tip my hat to them. That's a really well done job. But until we see like the first in-game footage, it's tricky.
No, I'm with you. But most of the people I spoke to about it, we kind of agreed that if it's just a modern Operation Genesis and nothing more,
that's fine.
Still going to be very happy. Yeah, I'm sold.
100%.
Yeah. Operation Genesis is one of the best games.
I think I put it number 2 behind Ludia, but yeah, pretty good.
Oh my god, Asees.
Shut up, Asees. Jesus Christ.
Stop it with the controversial opinions.
What did they say? Frontier Developments today announced this new game, Jurassic World Evolution, blah, 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 and then they said, the game expands on the official Jurassic World mythology, so yes, it's canon. And puts, well, I guess that means it's canon. Expands on the official mythology and puts players in charge of cinema's greatest tourist destination,
Jurassic World,
where they will have the
Westworld?
opportunity to create and manage their own Jurassic World. Summer 18 release date coming to the PS4 and PC. As long-time fans... So this is a quote from Chief Creative Officer Johnny Watts. He said, as long-time fans of the entire Jurassic series, we're thrilled to be putting players in charge of their own Jurassic World. We're excited to bring over 15 years of management, simulation, and creature development expertise to a destination and franchise that remains an inspiration to us.
Hell yes, dude.
I'm now thinking about it. Like, I think they've wanted to do this for a while, because was it Zoo Tycoon had dinosaurs?
That's right, it did.
I think like they wanted to do Jurassic Park. They've been dying for this.
They may have been involved for a very long time. That's something we'll have to try and figure out when this actually started. But yeah, so Jurassic World Evolution involves players' relationship with the Jurassic World film franchise, placing them in control of operations on the legendary island of Isla Nublar and the surrounding islands of Muerte. Is it Muertes? Muerte Archipelago. Players will build their own Jurassic World as they bioengineer new dinosaur breeds. Lame. And construct attractions, containment, and research facilities.
Dad likes hybrids.
Every choice leads to a different path, and spectacular challenges arise when life finds a way.
Oh, speaking of life finds a way, do you reckon we're gonna have some characters popping in like Alan Grant used to in the Operation Genesis?
Message from Dr. Grant.
Except this time it's gonna be our favorite character, Claire, yelling at us.
What do we do here? Do you remember all that? Message from Dr. Sattler.
Your tone is perfect, dude. That's like spot on impression. I love it.
Message from Dr. Grant. And then, what was it? Your Hadrosaurus died. What do we do here? What do you recommend?
I love this.
Oh, we need a soundboard or something full of these. This would be amazing.
Oh, don't you worry.
Trespasser last
I'm
time.
put them
Do you
in.
remember?
I'm gonna put them in.
thank you.
This one's empty. Half full. Do you remember that? Trespasser?
Feels empty.
Half full. Feels empty. 1 or 2 left. Oh, so annoying. Just give me the count. Yeah. Message from the park administrator. That one was a good one.
Oh, dude, we gotta get Lowry back for this. You gotta have Lowry.
Jake Johnson would do it.
He would know.
I think that's true. I think we'll always hear Lowry. Message from Lowry. In the there's got to be some Operation Genesis callbacks though. Let's be honest.
There's entire games to call back to Operation Genesis. I love it, dude.
Yeah, but I mean specific, like
what? Like what?
Like those quotes, like message from Dr. Grant. I love that.
I love that fucking impression, dude.
Because you can build. You can obviously in Operation Genesis you could go out on dig sites and you could set diggers to find species and then you evolve them in the lab. I imagine it'll be a similar process with this, except there'll be more of an emphasis on hybrids and blending the shit that you do. But man, I'm gonna try and create a park that's straight up just
OG
legit
JP, man.
dinos.
OG JP.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
Yeah, fuck the hybrid.
At least the first time I play it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
So
depends. It depends. Like you said, depends on the narrative. Is there a narrative, or is it just a park builder?
it makes it
one thing we
sound
need.
like there is. Like, you know, each decision leads to a different something or other. What did you just say?
Also, it expands off mythology. There's got to be some sort of storyline
yeah.
or some. I'll even take like little fun fact. Did you know this? And I'm okay with that. I'll take that.
Well, I mean, if they're saying it's set on the islands, I assume like Nublar, we're going to have Old Park or something somewhere.
Dude,
Don't.
that'd be so hype.
Don't.
I mean, if we're going to Isla Nublar, surely we're going to have like an
don't
InGen
even.
village or something.
Oh, I didn't even
Well,
think
hold on,
about
guys.
that.
So
That's
when
so
I was
good.
looking at Planet Coaster, one of the first video run-throughs I watched was how I think it was an IGN review. It said how insanely customizable every piece of a building is.
Oh wow.
So, you know, the color of this, the type of wood that's used here, like in Planet Coaster, it got a bit silly to the point where like it was almost like too much, but like, you know, not in a bad way. Just you could really customize your rides. So I'm thinking, if you can place down a visitor center, how customizable is that? Think about it, because we could make it look like an original Jurassic Park.
Dude, you're blowing
we
my
could go
mind right
safari with it. Instead of having to be all futuristic in Disney World, it could be
like jungly
you
theme,
might be able
like
to
rainforest and
choose
shit?
jungly.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, you might be able to choose your buildings to make them look safari.
Very nice.
Let's
Bamboo
can we just
and all
talk
that.
about the assets in this video, like for a minute, like the buildings, like the stuff you guys are talking about, and how they. I'm not. I mean, we've got no quotes on this, but I'm pretty sure these look like ILM assets from Jurassic World.
That's what I'm saying. They look better than the actual movie does. That's that's amazing.
So it looks like this game's been made really, you know, close in hand with the people who made the movies, which is great.
Yeah, although literally no tweets or anything from Colin about it. I think if they were involved, they would have said, you know, proud to finally show this or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Colin's a gamer too.
no.
You think he'd be honest?
Everyone's a gamer though, aren't they?
Yo, but Colin goes deep from what I've heard.
Oh yeah?
Yep, he's pretty hardcore apparently. I mean, he modeled an
Oh,
entire
yeah?
sequence off the games he plays, the first-person shooters.
Did he?
So condescending.
Wow.
No, you're right though. The assets look great. It looks the visitor center or whatever the hell they call it.
Innovation Center.
Innovation Center.
Why do you know
that's
that?
it.
Where technology comes alive.
It comes alive. That looks really cool. That looks like the original. That looks like the one from the movie.
Yeah, I mean, everything about that is film accurate. It looks like pinpoint. The textures are great.
Yeah, I wonder if there's like a super uncompressed version of this hanging around somewhere. This trailer.
That would be glorious. And I mean, then on
Yeah.
top of that, you've got the T-Rex Kingdom to the right, the Jurassic World main gate. I think what else is here? The main
That is
street
nice to
assets
see,
look a bit
actually.
different, but
Yeah, so this is obviously. I mean, it's a customizable park builder, so you know.
yeah,
They've
exactly.
obviously
It's gonna
made
be
it
different.
look well
and
different.
the Masrani's chopper, but funny enough, with the InGen logo on the side.
Yeah, man, that was cool.
Do you want to take this line or?
It says InGen on the side of that chopper.
I don't get it. Why would Hammond send 2 teams?
There it is.
2 teams.
Oh, your voice cracked.
Ryan.
Sorry.
Ryan's the one who nails that.
Oh, right, guy.
2 teams.
That's painful to listen to, dude.
But yeah, that's every time I watch it, I seem to notice something different. It took me about 4 or 5 watches before I saw that. Another watch until I saw the Brax. I've only just noticed that the gyrospheres rolling around have got like little trails in the grass behind them, which is so cool. Like it just
Yeah.
looks good.
Dude, I love this fucking trailer.
It's a really good trailer. It starts on something very small. Some people putting, you know, well, it starts with the same
T-Rex.
opening as Jurassic
Yeah,
World.
the T-Rex egg.
I mean, I thought we were getting the Indominus there at the beginning, and I was like, oh, here we go again.
Yeah.
And I mean, for a split second, it does kind of, even though the eye looks quite different, the T-Rex does look a little bit white, but that's just, you know, the way it's lit. But that transition from the baby to the grown Rex is smooth as anything.
Very smooth. Yeah, really cool that it's a T-Rex though.
Dude,
Because as soon as you see that egg and the pan towards it, you're like, oh, the Indominus. But yeah, it's nice that it's a T-Rex.
Yeah, they're going OG
and then
with
you see
this.
the fully grown Rex. So, I'm not the best clued in on the ILM assets of the dinosaurs, but is this the Jurassic World T-Rex?
it looks
that they
better,
used?
though. It looks way better.
Yeah.
Why does everything look better in the game trailer than the actual movie? I don't understand.
Did you see it as well? Like tiny details. But you see the fence concrete blocks crumble under the Rex?
Oh, dude, the guy was hanging off the thing, and he just like
I love
freezes.
him how he swings out, and the other guy's like, "Hey,
iPad,
over
like,
here."
sacrifices himself to save the dude. I love that, dude. It's like a little story.
The only thing that bugs me about that whole sequence is that obviously the guy gets eaten, but the rest of the trailer tries to play it off like, yeah, but it's okay because you've handled it. You've this is what you do in the game. You build a station and you send out your guys and they handle it and it's all good and cool. And it's like, well, it's not cool. That guy just died and he was a good guy.
If you have a dinosaur
part
park,
of the whole
people
narrative,
die. It's a part.
We only knew that guy for 10 seconds, but I know he was a good guy.
There was
He was
more
a good
character
guy. He lost his
depth.
hat.
Yeah, there's more character depth in this trailer than the entire Jurassic World and Jurassic Park 3 and Lost World.
Oh boy!
Just two unnamed characters, but you can tell there's such a bond. The one guy sacrifices himself for the other dude. I love it.
Ridiculous. Frontier gave a little bit more info. No, they didn't. I already read that out.
Yeah, you did.
Very, very exciting. But on the site, I found interesting. They've got a little bit about Jurassic World, and then they've got about Frontier, and then they've got a bit about Universal's brand development. So it seems like Universal are really trying now to make things collaborate a little bit more. As we can see, it does seem like this game is pulling stuff from the official assets, and yeah, it's looking great. And if you haven't already, go on their Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube and follow that because they're very active and they're posting stuff.
Guys,
Very cool.
Speaking of active, you want to know what else is active right now? Oh, hello there. I hear you're a fan of dinosaurs and Jurassic Park. Well, check this out. Audible has got a deal that is perfect for you. Audible is offering a free audiobook download with a free 30-day trial for you to check out their great service. Since Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is coming out next year, why not go back and listen to the first Jurassic Park novel written by Michael Crichton on audiobook? Or, if you're interested in something brand new, why not go check out Michael Crichton's novel Dragon Teeth? Hey, you might even be interested in something brand new. Why not go check out Lean In by Sheryl Sandberg? To download your free audiobook trial today, go to audibletrial.com/ingeneral. Again, that is audibletrial.com/ingeneral for your free audiobook. One more time, why not? audibletrial.com/ingeneral. Thank you, Audible. We love you.
The game is coming to PC on Steam, and it's coming to the PS4.
And the X Uno.
The X Uno,
Which is apparently
Xbox
Spanish
Uno.
now.
The Cinco Mortes. I was going to say Dawn, that's French.
Cinco Mortes.
5 deaths, he says.
What does that mean?
He says.
He says.
5 deaths, he says.
There's something
Vince
about...
Vaughn was great.
No, he
You know,
wasn't.
He was. I mean,
No.
I have to admit, like, he causes pretty much all the trouble in the movie.
He's an
and it's-
eco-terrorist, straight up.
Wow.
Yeah. So, the logo is the brand new Jurassic World sort of franchise logo.
It's a good
Do you
logo.
think that's it now? That's
Yeah.
what we're going to get? Or do you think we'll see
I think-
something else?
Well, I think the franchise is using that logo as a whole. I think the merchandise will use that logo. It's obviously not the specific Fallen Kingdom logo, but it's in the exact same style. So we've moved away from the blue. We've now got the sort of black, charcoal-y look, which, as we know, is very relevant when you consider what Fallen Kingdom is about. I'm just hoping, like, I think Chris tweeted about it, hoping that Evolution gets its own actual logo.
Yeah.
And not just the
'Cause
Jurassic
Operation
World
Genesis
logo
had
with Evolution.
had a pretty good logo.
It did.
There have been some pretty decent game logos, really.
They really have. Yeah. They really have. But it's looking, it's looking spicy. It's looking nice. Go to Jurassic World EvolutionGame.com.
Google
to
it,
read
YouTube
more.
it, etc., etc.
Oh yeah, just hit it. Just hit JurassicOutpost.com because we've got all the info on there. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited.
A little side note while we're just before we get off the logo, the Evolution font is obviously the same, like the Jurassic World title font from the movie, yes?
Yeah.
So
Decora ITG or whatever.
I'm in Florida a couple of weeks ago, driving down the I-4, or coming off the I-4 somewhere, and it occurs to me that this font is the exact same font they use on the SunPass logo, which, if you're not from Florida, you won't know, but it's like the thing you have to skip toll roads.
Oh,
It just
right.
seems so random.
Oh, it is. Is that the same font?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. It is.
How weird is
Just
that?
looking at- That is weird, man.
But yeah,
Jurassic Park, hey? I guess nobody at Universal works in Florida. Lives in Florida, hey? They would have seen that one. So just before we finish talking about this game, what do you think happens on the other islands?
I have no idea. I mean, do you get the option to choose which island you build your park on, or is this more akin to the missions in the game? Or, there's just too many questions. Like, I got no idea how it works in.
Guys, we know what it is.
Yeah.
It's where the dinosaur-human hybrids are being made. It's obvious, isn't it?
So you think you breed your animals there and then move them into the park 5 or 6 weeks after that?
Is that a line from the movie?
I think I fucked that up. It was supposed to be Lost World, but I don't think I got that right.
Oh,
We let
okay,
the
fair
animals mature in the wild before moving them into the park. Yeah, something like that.
Something for the tourists, what does he say? Site B was the real... No, was it?
It was the factory floor.
Isla Nublar was just a factory floor.
No, other way
Something for
around.
the tourists. Oh.
You guys are flopping.
No, that's
Hand
right.
in your cards. You're done.
What
with
does he
this.
say?
You're done.
You can't remember.
Isla Nublar was just a showroom.
Something for the tourists.
Something like that. Something for the tourists. Site B
was the factory floor. That's where we did the real work, or something like that.
Yeah.
We should know this movie
And obviously
better.
Trespasser, yeah. Well, we should know the quotes better. When I was younger, I used to watch it at least once a week. When I was a kid.
Dude,
Well,
don't
I
say
watched
younger. You
Jurassic
used
Park
to watch it once a week
freaking
till like
months.
2 years ago. What are you on about?
Aziz, you
dude.
put it on like 4
Stop.
times in
No,
the space
people
of 3
can't know
days.
this. No, this is not true. Cut this. We're gonna cut this. This is a cut. This is a hard cut. None of that.
Alex, how was Florida, man?
Oh, it was so good. I didn't
Yes,
want to
tell
come
us your adventure
home.
to Jurassic Park.
Oh, it was just... it's always a little sad these days because the park's not quite what it was... At least Jurassic Park's not quite what it was like 10 years ago. It needs a little bit of TLC. Universal, if you're listening, just give it some love because it needs
Number one
it.
fans.
But still, the minute you walk through the gates and you hear the music and you see the fences and the jungle, it's just, you're there. Like, you are 100% there. Oh.
Yeah, no, it looked good, man. It looked like you had a really nice time. It's a shame nobody could join you. I thought Asees was coming.
I
Let
was,
down by the outpost again.
I was, and then some stuff happened, so I couldn't go.
Oh, well.
We'll be seeing each
more
other in a
fun.
few
There'll be
weeks.
more
Don't you
trips.
worry. It'll happen soon enough. Don't worry.
Yeah, you coming to Vancouver, Asees? Am I seeing you there?
I fucking wish, dude. I fucking wish. How far is Vancouver from my house,
See-
you think? Probably like a day drive, I think.
The other side of the country, hey?
Canada's huge, though, isn't it?
It's pretty
Yeah,
big, yeah.
exactly.
It's pretty big.
Where are you? Let me, give me like your town?
Ottawa.
Oh, okay.
You know this.
Yeah, but I meant more specific.
Ottawa's close enough.
Light rain showers, 21 degrees.
Oh, dude, it was fucking torrential downpour today. Don't you worry about light showers.
It's really, oh, man.
It was Jurassic Park
Dude,
weather today. It was awful. It was awful. It was
Ottawa
time.
is the capital of Canada? I feel like I've never heard of this place.
Oh, come on, dude.
I mean, I know Vancouver and Montreal and Quebec and Toronto.
Yo, Ottawa's the hypest old people town in the world.
So it would be 4.5 hours to fly for you.
Okay.
Oh,
It would be
wow.
43 hours to drive.
Fuck that noise.
And you know what? You don't even drive through Canada. You drive through America.
They won't let him
You
in. They
go-
won't do it.
You go from Ottawa, you go down into... Is that Michigan? Then you go through Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota, Montana, Idaho, Washington, through Seattle, and then up to Vancouver.
That all seems really unnecessary.
Yeah, but apparently, according to Google, that's the best driving
It's
route.
because Ottawa's... I mean, the Canadian landscape is so boring. Maybe through America you get to see some good shit. I don't know. You never know.
Well, to be fair, you'd be going through some of the best states there, man. You'd be passing through Washington, Idaho, Montana as well. You go through the.
I've been to Montana. It's a good place.
Go visit the what's the freaking where all the presidents are up? What's that called?
I've been to Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore.
I've
That's
been
in
there.
Montana,
I've been
right?
there.
Is that in Montana?
I don't think so. It's south of North Dakota, isn't it?
Oh.
I think. I don't know. Don't quote me.
It's in
I'm a dumb
South
Canadian,
Dakota. Well, you could bypass it and you could go through South Dakota and you could see Mount Rushmore. I don't know. That would be a fun drive, but that 43 hours, that's pretty long.
No,
you
never.
could train it.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll
You
just
could take a train.
a flight is probably cheap between inner Canadian cities. I'm sure.
If you're flying, man, 4 hours, 4.5 hours.
A cheeky day trip, if you will.
But let me know if you end up going to Vancouver.
Next week,
for
I'm
about
free
6
next week.
days.
I'm off next week.
Yeah.
So you never know.
We get there on Thursday.
Man, you come
It's a
here.
10
You
hour.
come to this boring place.
Nah, dude, you come to
You're
Vancouver.
really selling it. You're really selling Ottawa.
It's the safest. It's
Yeah.
the safest place.
We're staying in Gastown, man.
I don't know. Gastown.
Yeah, it's like the hip area of Vancouver.
You know what? I have a lot of cousins down there. I'll just say, Mom, I'm going to visit some cousins. Get them to fly me over there, and I'll just get a free flight.
Yeah. And you can see me go around the sea together, we get smashed.
Nice.
Oh man, I can't. I want to meet up with you boys again.
Yeah, it was a good trip.
Best trip.
But guys, Jurassic World Evolution, very, very exciting. It looks like a fantastic game. Yeah, need I say more?
No, I mean, it was the right time for this. We were having a bit of a dry spell, so thank you.
Yeah, Frontier Developments. If you're listening by chance, why would you listen? But, you know, if you
Number
are,
2 fans.
fuck yeah, guys. This looks amazing. It really does. It looks amazing. But we're keen to know what you guys think. So in the comments section below, let us know how much what do you think of Jurassic World Evolution? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when you get the game? What do you think? Is it a park builder, or is there more to it than that?
Is it a horror survival game? You never know.
That'd be cool.
Also,
Like Alex said at the start, though, how cool would it be if you could build your park and then be like, right now I'm going to live the park.
that'd be so
and I'm
expensive.
going to be a
to
staff
make,
member.
though. That'd be too expensive. Also, what if you don't want to do the park building aspect? You just want to do the horror survival, just like a preset park or something. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Speaking of cool,
What if they...
listeners, this is very important. Let Jack and Part-Time Hero know how much you love their British tones. It's very important to us.
Oh, you can on that topic. For some reason, and you guys know this about me, when I'm with people with different accents, I mimic them. Like, I don't do it on purpose, but like,
you were bad in the States, dude. You kept speaking American.
and I'm just in Florida. It was exactly the same. But I've got an American friend who does the same thing. So as I became more American, he became more British, and it was really weird.
That's funny, man. Yeah, no, I found you gotta be proud of your accent.
I know. Well, when I go to America, I'm British, and when I'm here in the UK, I'm American. You know, it plays better with the women.
Wow.
Wow.
Straight up.
Okay.
Straight up.
I think we covered this pretty well.
It was
think we covered
pretty
Jurassic
good
World
job,
Evolution.
guys.
Pretty good. Got her done.
It was nice to speak to you guys again.
Yeah, it's been
a
too
while.
long.
Far too long.
But I feel like it probably won't be that long till our next podcast. I think something big must be coming soon.
Emergency
not a
podcast,
trailer,
guys.
but-
Emergency podcast.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's that time, Jack. Get ready, dude.
Great to speak to you guys. Asees, I've missed your tender Canadian
That's a lie,
tones.
but okay.
Alex, I've missed your tender Canadian touch.
What?
No, it was good to speak to you guys.
Yeah.
Really was. And Jurassic World Evolution. Fuck yeah. I can't stop saying the name. It's a good name.
I mean, it's a title that's been floating around for so long. Not necessarily the Jurassic World part, but Evolution is a subtitle that's as old as. Asees, what are you talking about?
Oh, don't worry. That's not in the thing. My mic was muted. You guys can hear everything, but my mic is muted. Don't you worry.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's wrap this shit. Guys, lovely to speak to you. Jurassic World Evolution. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And obviously listen to that Audible ad and get us involved.
Ciao bella.
Asees, tell your cousin to fuck off.
Yeah, we're good, man.
Yeah,
we're good.
farewell.
It's time to make some margaritas. Let's
Suck
fucking
an
go
egg.
already.
Okay, margarita time. Let's get the fuck out of here. All right, boys. You know the plan. Save this shit. Send it.
Work on bleeding.
What?
All right, I don't know what that means. We'll chat soon then. Yeah.
Yeah. You
Alright.
boys, you got a jet, both of you?
A what?
You got. Never mind. Go on. You're good.